youth runner here with UMary star and now Roy Griak Invitational champion in the Susie Wilson women's 6 kilometer race, the 38th edition of the Roy Griak Invitational here at Les Bolstad Golf Course. Alyssa running 21:54.5, about a 24-second drop from last year, which is obviously huge. I said the same thing to Ryan Hartman. I always felt like you were going to be a Roy Griak champion. It was just a matter of if you had enough years and enough opportunities. How special is this?
Honestly, really special. Like, this was my last year, so I wasn't expecting too much, but I just kind of went out there today, gave it my all, and like, I know it's a gritty course, and we've trained really gritty these past few weeks with the weather and just training in general, so we're all pretty prepared. So today, my goal was just to go out there, have fun, and see what I could do. So
I love you talking about, being gritty. Obviously, it's such a hallmark of the UMary program, but then you show up on a day like today. Like, I was talking with Reagan Baszler from North Dakota State earlier, and I was like, you have to train in some of the most demanding, challenging conditions in the entire United States, if not the world. And then you come on a day like today, and it's high 60s, low 70s. Like, is this a blessing for you, or you would like, hey, I want it to be as bad as possible because that gives us the advantage?
Honestly, I was kind of expecting it to change last minute, but I got to be grateful for this weather. Like, the weather back home's been pretty toasty, so we were all pretty excited for this beautiful weather today. And there's no rain this year, so that's always a plus.
How much of your understanding of the course, I mean, not to say that Kaylee Byer doesn't understand the course, I mean, obviously as a Winona State all-time great, just like you're a UMary all-time great, but I mean, so obviously you understand the course, but I just the patience that you demonstrated early on, how in control and running Alyssa Becker's race early on, how much do you think that benefited you in the last day?
I think from years experience, I've definitely learned that like some girls go pretty hot and then kind of like hit the gap or tank, I don't know, they kind of die out towards the end. So I've just learned to be really patient on this course and kind of that last 2K kind of work it up and give it your all, like the last K to go, because it gets you at the end.
For the group, I mean, obviously you're going to see Augie plenty of times. There's no mysteries, no surprises. Everybody knows. But I mean, just for the group to not just you, but the rest of the group to move so effectively, and just to kind of get an evaluation. I mean, while I'm incredibly excited for you, and obviously you should be incredibly proud of yourself, we all know that it's September 20th. You know that this is a marathon to November in Sacramento. But I mean, just how valuable is this scene and this environment, just for whether it's the veterans or the newcomers, just to kind of understand, like, hey, by somebody's metric, Augustana's a top 5 team. Obviously, you're a nationally ranked team, but it's like, it's good for us to see them now and how much we can improve between now and November, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think this was another great meet, just to kind of see where we're at right now in the season. Like, we've still been just kind of like seeing where we're doing. We haven't really started to press much at all, so it's to see that we're like second right now at this meet, like last year, is really exciting for the team, especially with a lot of newcomers, but also a lot of like upperclassmen people.
Most definitely. Alyssa, last thing, I mean, nothing that is achieved at a high level when it comes to you, like, is any sort of a surprise to me. I mean, you have blessed the people at UMary and the people in your conference in Division II with great performances for so many years. But is there just like a greater sense of just like purpose and intent, maybe even dare I say a little bit of urgency, just because of the fact that like it's a nostalgic time, right? Like, I mean, you really want to be able to get the most out of every workout and every race that you have left wearing the UMary kit. So is there a little bit more drive behind all this?
I think so too, and this season I've just learned to really like enjoy the sport and my passion for it, and just to kind of like glorify God in the sport. So just taking extra time to kind of focus on that purpose instead of just when it so kind of working together for a greater good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
One of the truly remarkable faith-based women in our sport. I'm so glad that obviously give all the glory to the man above, but I give maximum respect to you today. 21:54.5, again, about a 24-second improvement from last year, and she is forever the Roy Griak Invitational champion. Alyssa, congrats.
Thank you.